Listen, now is the time to be resilient. Now is the time to be all that you wanted to be. If you are a policy advisor, an investor, now is the time to improve your skills. So if you want to know why now is the time, stay with me. Hey, welcome back to the Data Analysis and Policy Show. In this show, we turn data into analysis so that you can create the right policies. As you have seen, I have redecorated the place, the studio, so it looks great. And I have been working on this for a time now. And especially now, I decided to do this. Now, this is especially the topic today. Now is the time to increase your knowledge and skills. So if you are a policy advisor sitting at home right now and you of course are worrying about the corona crisis, you are worrying about how it's going to affect your life, your family's life, maybe of your government. Maybe you are a policy advisor and you are or an investor, sorry, and you are worried about how this corona crisis is going to affect your portfolio. Maybe you are in the Eastern Caribbean, in the Dutch Caribbean, or anywhere in the world. This topic is going to be great. So I want to talk to you about right away, what are you doing right now? Are you sitting at home and are you just wondering about what is going to happen with your job? Maybe you think if you are a policy advisor in a government, you think nothing is going to happen to your job. Maybe you are at a central bank, maybe you are at a Ministry of Finance, maybe you are at the Ministry of Economic Affairs. And you think, okay, nothing is going to happen because my salary is secure. So I don't need to invest into my knowledge because my salary is secure. Only the people in the private sector are going to have some problems with the corona crisis. Now, I want you to think again, because what happens in the economy of your island or of your country directly affects your position. Okay? I don't want you to worry, but I just want you to see the relationships. Now more than ever, things have shown that a lot of islands, a lot of countries, a lot of islands in the Eastern Caribbean, in the Dutch Caribbean are having severe problems with their budgets. So let me just give you one scenario how this is going to affect you if you are a policy advisor working in a government. Okay. So today I saw IMF report, and they recommended they calculated some effects of what this corona crisis is going to mean for Curacao and St. Martin. As you know, Curacao and St. Martin are in a monetary union, and they calculated that. And they said it's going to have effects on the balance of payments, because the foreign reserves are going to decrease. It's going to have a huge effect on the fiscal deficit. It's going to have an effect on the external deficit. Major effects on the real sector, for instance, unemployment, etc., etc. Now, when those things happen, that means that there's going to be more pressure on the public sector. People are going, now they are very, we are together, but people are going to say, okay, let's cut the salaries of the public servants. Or they're going to say, maybe everybody needs to have some taxes. So put on top solidarity taxes. Okay, let's be together and then let's put some taxes. So if you are an investor, it's maybe going to be, they're going to introduce some taxes on you. So whatever is happening in this world, right now. It is not only happening in the private sector, it has some direct effects on the public sector as well. So if you are there in the Eastern Caribbean, the Dutch Caribbean, then I want you to think about how you can increase your skills and your knowledge. Okay? You are sitting, first of all, you are sitting at home right now. Your family is with you, of course, but now is the time to focus on the skills. Are you good in analytical skills? How are your analytical skills? Can you analyze the economy right now of your country? If I ask you about what is happening in the fiscal sector, so with the government, the revenues and expenditures, can you answer those questions? If I ask you what is happening with the external sector, the imports and the exports, yeah, can you answer those questions? If I ask you about the real sector, about the jobs, about how jobs need to be created, about the competitive advantage of your island, can you answer those questions? If you cannot right away answer those questions, if you don't have a long-term policy, like what is going to happen, what is needed, then you really need to improve your skills. Improve your skills, improve your knowledge. Okay? So you could be taking a course. You could be taking some coaching classes. You could be joining a group coaching. Now, you would probably tell me, okay, Rooney, I am used to getting consultants fly into my country, fly into my island, and train me. Well, right now you are sitting at home, and there are tremendous possibilities to study from home. Because you are right now in my studio, but I can turn this studio into a classroom like this. I could be discussing the islands' economies of the Eastern Caribbean, how they need to improve their competitiveness, how they have to move away from tourism and diversify their economies, how possibly they need to attract new sectors like the blockchain economy, okay, the blockchain developing, like fintech. Fintech is technology which affects the finances, or fintech companies are companies that focus on the financial sector, but they are not like traditional companies like tax-based or lawyers, etc., but they are software developers. So they are changing the world. So you need to increase your knowledge about it. You need to increase your analytical knowledge. Now, let me tell you about possibilities that I have increased my knowledge during the last few weeks. First of all, I have improved the macroeconomic model of Curacao. How did I improve it? I improved it by combining it with the macroeconomic model of St. Martin into a macroeconomic model for the Union. So I improved my knowledge. The second thing, I have improved my knowledge of programming, of gathering data, of programming data with Python. I have bought a couple of books about Python, and I have worked together with a colleague in the Netherlands about doing some projects to improve my knowledge. So you have seen that in probably other episodes where we discussed, I showed in one episode how I improve my analytical framework by uploading data through Python, by analyzing that data. So I already showed you two ways how I can do it. Now the other way, the other third way, which is very important, here I come in, I might help you. It is normal, for my world, it is normal to have a business coach, to have a coach that helps you analyze your business. that helps you. That coach is farther with me than me on with the businesses. You see, so I take classes, consultancy, advice. I am in a group where other entrepreneurs that want to do business online get together and they get a coach. Now, in this situation, how that works is you are sitting there and on a weekly basis, you get together maybe 1 hour or 2 hours, and then you discuss a couple of topics. And then you can also be on the hot seat. So I could be on the hot seat where I put my business problems there, and then somebody helps me. You see, increasing my knowledge not only by doing it myself, but also increasing my knowledge by interacting with a business coach, with another coach. Now, I want to be your coach. I can be your coach in a couple of ways. I can be your coach where I show you exactly how to put the data together that you need for analysis. If you have any questions regarding that, ask them below because I will be answering that. I could be your coach. I want to be your coach to help you understand the different equations in an economy, in a small island economy, and also in the biggest economy of the world, which is the Chinese economy. And I'm going during the next 8 weeks, soon the program will open where I'm going to show you exactly how to set up a macroeconomic model by showing you how we can analyze the economy of China. It's a total new economy, but like I said, I take challenges and I increase my knowledge and I increase my skills. So during those 8 weeks, it has not opened yet, but if I will tell you after this episode how you can join the wait list of that program. During those 8 weeks, we are going to go step by step into, okay, this is the database of China. These are the indicators that you need to collect, and we're going to collect them for China. The second thing, this is the system, the system of the economy. And let me tell you a little bit about that. The real sector, so it has to do with things I like, the economy growing, the investments, etc. The external sector, the exports and the imports. So where does China import their stuff and where does China export their goods and services? The monetary sector, what has China been doing regarding collecting gold, buying gold, increasing their monetary base? Yes. What is the fiscal sector? What is the situation of the fiscal sector of the government, and how are those things related? Now, it's not going to be only about China, because it's also going to be about China, but the perspective is from the Caribbean. Although there's those 8 Eastern Caribbean islands and all those 2 Dutch Caribbean islands, 10 islands in the Caribbean. If you are living on one of those islands, or if you want to invest in one of those islands, this can be very interested. This will be very interested for you. Now, this will be a unique experience because it has never been done before, and the way it's going to be done, like me working with you on a weekly basis, and I will be also dropping in on a daily basis within this group of people, the practitioners and the investments. This will be a unique opportunity, and it will never be done like this before. It's a unique experience. So if you, during the next 8 weeks, you are interested to improve your skill, to increase your knowledge, then you want to be part of this experience. Now, let me show you first how to connect with me. And then I will tell you how you can be on the front seat of this experience. So check out here how you can connect with me first. Hey, stay connected with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. Okay, you want to connect with me. You know how to connect with me. Now, the last thing you want to do is you want to join this waitlist. Kalmera.net/waitlist. And once you join that waitlist, you will get first a guide with the 54 indicators that you really need to focus. I've never given this guide before, and I'm giving it to you because I want you to be focused. I want you to increase your knowledge. When you study these indicators, you will already start understanding what these indicators, why they are so important. And when you join, if you decide to join my program later on, you will see how these indicators will turn into more than 260 variables. I'm meaning this. When you focus on these indicators for China, for instance, after a while working with these indicators, joining the program, improving your skill, you will be seeing how you can build a macro model, analyze the economy of China. Now, why China? Because everything is moving to China, because the power of China is going to be bigger, because China is one of the biggest economy, because China is influencing the European Union, China is influencing United States, and if you read the books that I've been reading, there is a shift in the power in the world. You see how this corona crisis has already shown us how important China is. If something happens in China, it will happen in the whole world through the value chains, through people importing from China, factories importing from China. The United States is very dependent on China. There is a trade deficit of the United States with China. At the other side of the people who earns money, it is China. And they are investing it back into the United States. So, join my waitlist. This waitlist here. Yeah, here. Join it. It is free now. And you will be the first to get a notice when the doors open for this unique opportunity. It is really going to be awesome. So that's what you have to know. If you have any questions, ask me. But don't think too much, because this is a unique opportunity. It is for a limited amount of people, and you want to be on that wait list soon. Now, I will be back on Wednesday, the same time, same place, to give you more information about this unique opportunity and about how you can improve your knowledge in the world. Okay, so thank you very much, and don't forget to connect with me: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and tell me, how did you like this new that I have redecorated this place? Do you like it or not? Okay, thank you very much. See you next time. Wednesday, same place, same day, same time. Bye.